KHQA is predicting a record number of travelers this Independence Day. The Illinois Department of Transportation is reminding everyone to celebrate their freedom safely. Don't drive drunk or distracted, and don't let your loved ones drive under the influence either. Always buckle up, drive the speed limit, and give yourself plenty of extra travel time to account for the crowds.
We know there's going to be a lot of people on the road actually starting today through the July 4th holiday weekend. Please be patient, obey the posted speed limit, don't drive distracted, and maybe build a little extra time in your schedule. Have a designated driver, give the keys to somebody else. We don't want any fatalities or injuries.
IDOT tells us 21 people died between the 3rd and the 7th of July in Illinois last year, 5 of those due to a drunk driver. If you suspect a DUI on the road or see someone swerving or speeding, call 911. And we're also looking into food safety for your 4th of July cookouts. To avoid cross-contamination and foodborne illness, wash your hands. The Adair County Health Department also recommends using separate plates for raw versus cooked foods. Also, make sure your food is cooked thoroughly by using a meat thermometer. And as much as some of us in the Midwest love a medium rare burger, experts say you really should cook those through until there's no pink.
I get asked a lot about hamburgers, if they're safe to be pink, because we cook steak sometimes and can cook it and still have it pink in the center. But steak is a whole piece of meat, intact piece of muscle, so the contamination is on the outside. When we grind product, we're introducing the contamination to the inside, so it has to be cooked higher. So we really don't recommend hamburgers to be cooked undercooked or pink in the middle.
And while a lot of us tend to graze at the cookout, if you've got food sitting up for more than 2 hours, it's best to throw it out, since that's enough time for bacteria to grow and make you and your guests sick. Meanwhile, a lot of celebrations going on for Independence Day this week, but that freedom isn't always a good thing for our pets. This week is one of the busiest for pets going missing, with loud noises and parties and fireworks scaring them off. The Quincy Humane Society says it's important to be proactive. Plan your pet's last trip outside before dark when fireworks start. Create a space for them to decompress with food and water, and make sure you have an updated photo of your pet and that their collar tag has the right info to reach you.
No one plans for their animal to run off. No one plans for their animal to be scared by a loud, unexpected boom. And so the things that you can do are just really taking those precautions and making sure that your pet is safe. If we can cut down on the amount of pets that maybe don't get loose by following some of these little, might seem silly, but some of these little ideas, it could really make an impact for the animals in our community, for the people, and for the animal control officers that are out enjoying the fireworks, but also looking for some pets at the same time.
We've got more tips to keep your pets safe over on our website. Now, we know lots of you are going to be shooting off fireworks this week, but it's important to do so safely and legally. We spoke with the Quincy Fire Department about how to enjoy the 4th of July safely while also following the law. It's possible to create fun memories while being safe and abiding by the law. You can still use consumer fireworks like snakes, smoke bombs, and sparklers, but that doesn't mean they're danger-free. You want to make sure you're keeping your distance as well as a close eye on the kids. We spoke with a Quincy firefighter who told us sparklers can reach up to 2,000 degrees.
When it comes to children, because we know they love sparklers, to be safe with those, keeping an eye on them, keeping them separate, good space in between, setting up a perimeter, trying not to light too many at a time so that you can keep an eye on one another, watch the children, watch the heat of the sparklers, and just be safe.
And it's better to be safe than sorry. Hill says throwing out fireworks that are still lit or smoldering is the #1 reason for fire rescue calls during the week of the 4th of July. Also, there will be police patrolling on Independence Day to make sure no one is setting off illegal fireworks. If you're caught, you could be facing a fine of up to $2,500 and up to 1 year in jail.